So the next type of operation of the array is deleting an element from the array. Okay. So how will you delete an element from the array? So I would recommend you to take the same example of a library of your college. Okay. So deleting an element from the array is just similar to that of your removing a book from the library rack. Okay. So let us take two cases. If you want to remove the book from the end of the rack, and the next case is if you want to remove a book from the middle of the rack. So if you want to remove a book from the end of the rack, then what is the case? It is very easy. Just remove the element from the book from the end, and your size will be reduced to your book minus 1, that is your length minus 1, right? Just similar to that, if you want to remove a book from the middle of the rack, then what you will do, you will just remove this book from the middle, and then if you want to align it, you will just shift the books towards your left, towards your opposite side. Okay, and you will arrange the rack. Just similar to that, in the case of array also, if you want to remove the elements from the array. For example, let me take the length is equal to n. So what will be your index n minus 1? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, and let me consider the elements as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. So if I want to remove this 50, which is at the end of the array, then what you will do, you just delete this 50 by making your upper bound as upper bound minus 1. Upper bound means upper index. Upper index. So you have to consider only till 0 to 3. Okay. So that is the step which is given here. We see here algorithm removing at the end, deleting at the end of the array. Set the upper bound is equal to upper bound minus 1. In this case, what is your upper bound? 4, right? Upper bound is equal to 4 minus 1. So your upper bound now will become 3. Exit. So you will be getting, what will be the output? You will be getting 10, 20, 30 and 40. 0, 1, 2, 3. Now the upper bound will be equal to 3. Okay. Now if you want to delete from the middle of the array, so let us consider the declaration is given by delete a comma n comma pos. What will be your a? Array. What will be your n? Number of elements or your length. And what will be your pos? Pos is nothing but your position, right? They are similar to that of your insertion, what you have seen. So now if you want to remove the book from the middle of the array, then what is the concept? First, if you, for example, if you want to remove 30. So in this case, I am proceeding with position is equal to your index. This is assumption what I have taken. So if I want to remove from your second position, means I want to remove the element 30. Okay, then you just override this 30 by third index will come to 40 will be shifted to 30, then 50 will be shifted to 40. Then you will be reducing the upper bound or the length. Okay. So let me first tell you the example, then we will go through your algorithm. So calling delete data comma 6 comma 2. What will be your data? Data is nothing but your array, right? 6 is nothing but your length. And what is your 2? 2 is nothing but your position. Okay. So now, so this is depicted in this array. So data of 0, data of 1. Why did you get data of 5? Because the length is equal to 6. So what will be your index? Index starts with 0, right? So n minus 1. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I hope that this is clear. And your second position. So 0, 1, 2. Here position is equal to index. That is the assumption what I have taken. So you have to delete the element 34. So what you will do, first you will shift this 12 here. Then you will shift this 56. Then you will shift this 20 here. Okay, so data of 3 will be shifted to data of 2. Then data of 4 will be shifted to data of 3. Data of 5 will be shifted to data of 4. So first, what will be your initialization? Your I, if you take I starts from your position. That is, position is nothing but 2. Okay. So that is how the algorithm goes. See here, for the second case, you see. So this 12 is shifted here. This 12 is moved here, right? That is why it is highlighted. Next position, see here, 56 will be shifted here. Okay. Next step, 20 will be shifted here. Last step, what you are going to eliminate, your data of 5 will be eliminated, and you will be getting data of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all. So how will you describe it through your algorithm? So see here, set I is equal to position. Now what is your I? The position in which your element has to be deleted is I is equal to 2. Now you have to start shift one by one. So you can go for using a loop, any loop. Here I have considered while loop. Step 2, repeat step 3 and 4 while I is less than n minus 1. What is your I now? 2. 2 is less than, what is your n? 6, right? 6 minus 1. So it is 5. Whether 2 is less than 5, yes, it comes into the loop. Now a of I is equal to, that is a of 2 is equal to a of I plus 1. 2 plus 1, a of 3. Means what? A of 3 will be shifted to a of 2. See here, data of 3. So this is for data of 3, right? Data of 0, data of 1, data of 2, data of 3, data of 4, data of 5. So data 3 will be shifted to data of 2, right? Then what is your next step? Next you are going to increment your I. 2 plus 1. So I will be equal to 3. Okay. Again it checks the condition whether 3 is less than 5. Yes, the condition is true. So what will happen? A of 3 will be equal to A of I plus 1, that is A of 4. Now A of 4 will be assigned to A of 3. That is what happening here. Data of 4 is assigned to overwritten to data of 3. Now 56 is being shifted here. Again I will be incremented. I will be equal to 3 plus 1. I will be equal to 4. So next case what? A of 4. Next it checks the condition, right? Whether 4 is less than 5. Yes, the condition is true. So a of 4 will be equal to a of I plus 1, that is a of 5. Next step what? A of 5 will be shifted to, data of 5 will be shifted to data of 4. 20 will be shifted. Now I will be again incremented. I will be equal to 5. It checks the condition whether 5 is less than 5. No, it is false. So end of the loop, it comes out of the loop and it executes the next step. Now set n is equal to n minus 1. What was your n? 6, right? Now 6 length will be shifted or will be changed to n minus 1. 6 minus 1. So length will become 5, right? So when length is equal to 5, what will be your index? Index starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is n minus 1 will be your index, right? So that is how you are getting this output. So when you compare this with the input, 34 is eliminated, is deleted. So you'll be getting 45, 23, 12, 56, 20, exit. So this is how your loop works. Okay. So now let us see this by an example. So see here, consider a program to delete the array. Let me tell it in a simple way. So include stdio.h standard input output header file so that you can use your printf and scanf statement. Conio.h, what is your console input output header file, right? So you can use here I have used, yeah, get character, right, to hold the console window. So you are using your conio.h, then int main start of the program. So what are the declaration of your, what are the variables you are using? I for your looping and POS for your position, N is your number of elements, and what is your declaration here? One dimensional array with maximum size as 10. Okay, so your array size is equal to 10. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. up till 9. Okay, now first let me tell you the steps. First, what you have to do? You have to enter the size of the array, right? So among this 10, you are going to use how many elements? So you are going to, that is what designates the size of the array. Suppose you are entering 5, means you are going to, your length will be equal to 5. Enter the size. N is equal to how much? That is what given here. Size of the array. Once you enter the size, then you have to give the elements. Inside you have to give some elements, right? So enter the elements of the array. That is your next condition. Next, what you'll, once you have given the elements, you have to give the position from which the number has to be deleted, right? Second position or third position. That is your, so position you have to assign the number. Okay. Now after that you have to do the process. So this will be your deletion process. The deletion. So same thing what we have done in the algorithm. Okay. Array of I is equal to A of I is equal to A of I plus 1. Then n minus minus. Okay, then you have to print, you have to again print the output, right? So that is the use of this for loop. So let us start. Okay, here, so I have stopped here, right? So I position n array of 10. So printf, so how you will, for entering the size of the array, everything you will be using printf and scanf. Printf /n stands for new line. Enter the size of the array. See here, this is your output window. I have entered the size is equal to 5. Okay, now the array will be the memory you will be getting, size will be 5, right? So 5 means the index will be 0 to 4. Clear? Now where it has to store, this size has to go and store somewhere. Now size is equal to the length. So you are using the variable n. That is the reason why scanf, the format specifier is integer. That's why it is %d, comma ampersand n. So the data 5 will be stored in n. Now the variable n will be assigned the value 5. Printf /n, enter the elements of the array. /n again, new line, enter the elements of the array. See here I have entered the elements 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, are the elements. Now it has to store, right? Where it will go and store? It has to store in the array, inside the array. How will you use? For that, what you will be using? You will be using scanf. Scanf, and one by one you have to enter, right? So you have seen in the previous video, you will be using a for loop. So for the first case, index is equal to 0. So for I is equal to 0, whether I is less than n. What is the value for n here? 5, right? So whether 0 is less than 5, yes, the condition is true. Then it enters array of 0. I is 0, right? So array of 0 will be entering for first value, that is 1 will be stored in array of 0. Next it increments the value for I will become 1. Again it checks the condition whether 1 is less than 5. Yes, the condition is true. Now array of 1 will be stored. Okay. Similarly, what is the next condition? I will be again incremented. I will be equal to 2. It checks the condition S. So now array of 2 will be stored until and unless it becomes 4. So your index is 0 to 4, right? Because your length is 5. So now array of 0, array of 1, array of 2, array of 3, array of 4 will be stored by the values 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 in the location. Now next you have to printf, enter the position from which the number has to be deleted, right? Enter the position from which the number has to be deleted. You have entered third position. So what is the assumption I have taken? Position is equal to index I have taken. Okay. So third position. So what is your third position? 0, 1, 2, 3. Your 4. That is your element 4 should be deleted. Okay. So your so now the value will go and store in the position. So position is equal to 3. So scanf %d. So now your POS variable will be assigned the value 3. Okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So your number element 4 should be deleted. Okay. Now you are going to give. So let me draw the array now. What is your array now? What are the elements? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and what are the elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I have given the position 3, right? So in the 3, what is the element? 4 should be eliminated. Okay, so now this is your condition 1, 2, 3. So now what is the only one shifting what you can do? Your 5 should be overwritten here. 5 should be shifted here. Okay, so for I is equal to position, what is your position? 3. Now I is equal to 3. Okay, then it checks the condition whether 3 is less than n minus 1. What is your n? N is equal to 5. Okay, whether 5 minus 1. So whether 3 is less than 4? Yes, the condition is true. So it enters into the loop. So here you can use a a curly braces also, because if you are not using a curly braces, the meaning is that only the next line is along with the for loop, right? So you have only a single statement. That is why I have not used a curly braces. So what is your next step? Array of I is equal to array of I plus 1. So what is your array of I? So it is array of 3 is equal to array of 3 plus 1. So array of 4. What is the meaning of this? Array of 4 will be assigned to array of 3. See here, array of 4 is nothing but your element 5. Now 5 will be assigned to your array of 3. Now what will be your block? 1, 2, 3. Now 5 will be assigned here. Okay. So this will be your block. After this, what it increments the value for I. I will be equal to 4 now. Whether 4 is less than n minus 1, whether 4 is less than 4, no, the condition is false. It comes out of the loop and it executes the next statement, n minus minus. What was your n? N was equal to 5. So n minus 1. N minus minus means decrement. So now n will be equal to n minus 1. So 5 minus 1. Now n will be equal to 4. If n is equal to 4, what will be your index? 0, 1, 2, 3, right? N minus 1 will be your index. So your elements will be 1, 2, 3 and 5. See, you have got the output 1, 2, 3 and 5. So now this is the operation has been done. Now you have to print it, right? You have to display, you have to see this in the output. For that, what you will be using? The array after deletion, printf the array after deletion is, that is why you have written here /n. /n means the new line, then the array after deletion is. For that, one by one you have to print, right? So you will be using again a for loop. For I is equal to 0, I less than n. What is your n now? N is equal to 4. So whether 0 is less than 4, yes, the condition is true. Then it executes the next statement. Printf /n array of %d format specifier is equal to percentage. So first for %d will be replaced by I, and the second percentage will be replaced by array of I. So I can write that for the first condition, array of I is equal to 0, right? Array of 0 is equal to %d. So what is the value for array of 0? Array of 0, the value is equal to 1. So I will be getting array of 0 is equal to 1. Did you get this? Now, what will be a next step? Next, I will be incremented. Now, I will be equal to 1. Whether 1 is less than 4? Yes, the condition is true. Again, array of, now it will be replaced by array of 1 is equal to uh, small a, array of 1. What is the value now? 2, right? So, you will be getting 2. Array of 1 is equal to 2. Similarly, now array of 2 is equal to 3. Array of 3 is equal to 5. So this is how you are getting your output.